A lot of people are currently not happy with Once Human, and that's sad because this was one of the games I was actually looking forward to.
Human mixed reviews. I know. We're gonna get into. You know what? Let me just go ahead. I'll get into that right now. Let's get right into it. So, Once Human, this is a game that came out today. I put something like that, 100 hours into the beta for this game. I really like this game. It came out today. The stars aligned. There was an intergalactic dildo that was formed out of the causality of the universe that was created explicitly to fuck me in the ass today that I didn't get
He probably liked it.
a chance to play the game because my fucking internet was out all day. But now we're back on and I can at least look at some of the reviews. I was very excited about the game. I'm still very excited about the game, but let's read what some people are saying about it. Okay, so Once Human, but never a good game. Great, super good. Let's see here. I'm leaving it here for awareness. You get the Twitch account, to link your Twitch account, loading bay. This is, I don't give a fuck about this. Privacy policy, over collection of personal information and security risks, lack of transparency. TLDR, this privacy policy is problematic because it lacks clarity, transparency, and appears to overcollect personal data. I mean, like, I really...
A lot of people have been talking about the privacy policy, and thankfully, I don't know anything about it.
Like, until I see this energy for Vanguard, and like, you know, for Valorant and shit like this, and Riot games, I'm not going to take any of people's like privacy complaints seriously. I think that people complain about this shit, but they'll play a game anyway with it, right? And so, yeah, I mean, you're going to talk about this bullshit, but not about kernel level access to a PC? Nah, bro, like, miss me.
Okay, the furries that are left playing Valorant, and they're only furries, and all of those people like that, they probably want someone to look into their PCs and find all that disgusting stuff because they get a kick out of it, okay?
With that bullshit. Like, you know, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Other people want to... By the way, like, that's my opinion. I don't think that this person is invalid, like, his opinion is invalid, but collectively, like, you just can't get me to care about this that much. I just can't. I just don't really care that much. So, yeah, but if you do, it's totally justified. You're all right. Read their terms of service, require information, personal info, IP address.
Government ID? Whoa.
No, they don't. Like, do you think I'm kidding? Read it. Like, I don't know about any of that. Like, I never had to give them any of that stuff before. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, what the fuck?
Wait, what do you mean? He says, read their terms of service. Yeah, well, you haven't read it, but that could be in the terms of service technically. And, well, they can get it out of your PC to a certain degree, so I don't know. It is possible. Again, not sure, but it is possible technically.
Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, let's see the rest of this here. Crypto miner and personal information identity theft. Got to consent about them having access to pretty much everything about shy of your social security number. Like, that's not even about the game. Legit spyware, don't get this. Price tags in a shop is horrendous. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, let me read the rest of this. I can clearly see where the devs spent their time. The endgame shop and the season pass. For the worst performance, previous tests, the game feels more shallow, empty, and soulless than the previous beta tests. I don't understand how the game changed from the amazing CBT2 to...
To be fair, I kind of get this point. I kind of get this because looking at all the gameplay, looking at all the trailers, it did seem it's interesting. There's a lot there technically, but there's not that many enemies is probably the best way to describe it. That honestly seemed like kind of maybe a problem. It's easily fixable though.
Inspired garbage with the colorful catchable play toys, obviously in love with your fart. What the fuck? What, bro? What? So just bullshit downvotes? Well, I mean, like, if people care about the, like, if people care...
Bullshit downvotes on this scale will never happen. There's an explicit amount of people who are insane in each and every direction, and to get 50% to magically be insane is really not possible.
Care about a security risk that a game has, I think that's justified. But here's my opinion on security risk games. I don't really care that much. I think that in a world where you have anti-cheats that have kernel-level access to your PC, I would find it to be ridiculous.
Again, just redefining the point that you gave previously. Okay.
That I would complain about this, but have a Riot game on my computer. Logically, it would not make sense that this would be a...
Logically, this makes perfect sense, because what people are writing here, if it is true, it is different than kernel access to your PC. And I'm no PC guy, I don't care to be one, but kernel level access is effectively that they pretty much just go into your PC in the deepest, darkest corners of it and can get all the information out of there as they want. But for kernel level access, though, there is the argument that they are just checking all the shit that you are running just to be safe that, you know, there's nothing actually cheat level running. They are not using that kernel access to explicitly get your information. Here, the problem that Asmongold is, as always, too stupid to understand why people are mad. And considering I know nothing about this situation, and it only took me 3 minutes to figure out, is the fact that their terms of service is literally, hey, you're giving us your IP if it's on the computer, you're giving us your passport information, your bank statements, you're literally everything that is, well, more akin to something that you would sell on the dark web, about personal information, so people can steal your identity more than anything else. That is what people seemingly are getting really pissed about here. And that is completely incomparable to kernel level access. These people are just literally demanding that you give over your whole persona online over to them, and then they can do whatever the hell they please with it. There's a difference.
A problem, but a Riot game that, by the way, Riot is owned 100%. It's not like it's not like a shareholder. Tencent owns Riot.
Was that true? Yes. Riot Games stock. Riot Games stock is Riot Games publicly traded? Isn't publicly traded. Wow, so Tencent does actually own all of it? I thought that they were still publicly traded. Well, Tencent is still publicly traded. It is not possible for retail investors, but they are always getting investors. Yeah, so this is the Tencent thing. I thought that Riot did have a stock or something like that. But yeah, even if they did have a stock, Tencent owns a huge portion of it.
Tencent is connected to the Chinese government.
Yes,
so
we know
until
that.
you care about that, I won't take anything else seriously. Sorry to say. So that's the way I see it. I completely respect other people's personal decisions, but I'm not going to act based off of it. That's how I feel.
Has he been recently yanked on Twitter for a dumb opinion? Because this is extremely weak. This is extremely weak. This is actually not putting in opinions of others, not making up opinions of others for them. Interesting.
Let's see the rest of this. This is more about this. Read all this. Price size of shop. Create a character. A NetEase game. People play these games on their phone. Best weapons you only get by spending money on like a gacha system. Can you do that? Can you spend money on the game?
Well, yeah.
Can you buy guns in the game?
Guns, maybe no, but can you spend money on the game? Everyone's talking about that, so that's a yes.
No, so this guy's
But
just
guns?
lying. Skins for all right. So he made it up. Yeah, only cosmetic. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Because so here's the thing.
And the best weapon you only, maybe it's still like a battle pass thing. I don't know.
I met two of the devs for Once Human at the
Okay.
OTK Games Expo. I talked to them, and I straight up said, "Bro, you got a gacha machine in your fucking game, and it's called a gacha machine. Are we gonna be able to buy skins?" And hey, they said no.
Now I'm even more confused.
They said no. So there it is. I thought you could buy the gacha coins. I don't think you can. They got rid of a lot of the atmosphere, i.e. no fog whenever you fight the tutorial siren now. That's stupid. Yeah, that's stupid for sure. You mean guns? You said skins? Yeah, I care about guns. I don't care about you can buy a skin on the store? Like, oh my god. It's a free fucking game. Who cares? You can't delete characters, one character per account, can't change servers. See, this shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
this is so
bad.
fucking stupid. This is the dumbest thing. Why would you do this? Like, I don't know. They fixed it? Good. Thank God. Good. Yeah, absolutely. This game has more microtransactions than an EA game. Themindia with win license baked in, protects the game. Default outside, doesn't need mystery positions. To work on nose, it protects. So this is a security concern. It was a bug. Yeah, it's a bug. Okay, good. They fixed the bug. That's good. But like I said this before, right? Is that anything that is about the game is a valid review. If you don't like the loading screens for a game and you give it a negative review based off of that,
that is legit.
You are totally justified in that negative review. 100%. Now, that doesn't mean I have to agree with it or care, but you also, you have every right to do that. If it's true, then it's justified. Right. Do you ever shut up? Yeah, I do. What are you mad? You mad for? Well, hold up. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah. What's this? So you crying like a bitch, getting mad that I'm talking on my own stream?
Obviously.
That's crazy. Imagine spending your own time, spending your own life, getting mad about some stupid shit like that. What a fucking... We banned it. Get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with...
Well, technically, while we're discussing a game, that's not really... Hey, listen. We're here discussing a game, okay? Him being mad that his Twitch monkey is not doing what what he wants his Twitch monkey to do is as legit as this whole discussion, okay? No one has the emotional high ground in this situation.
You, bro, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Find God. What's this? Loaded up the game, pick a server, friends got in, one character, right? Read the terms and services, closed out on the game, no thanks. What the fuck is the rest of this? Worst game made by Chinese for mobile, love you.
Mobile, I think that's just the F word. That's probably the effing word. Doesn't really matter too much, but yeah. So it's just the privacy policy. Is the shooting still everything's fine? Because again, once human did sound good.
Game is still current dog water. One buddy picked the wrong server. Can't delete character. Shovelware. Avoid it all. I don't think it's shovelware. I like what I see. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. I played the fuck out of this game. I like this game a lot. Damn, people don't fucking like this game at all. That's crazy. That's sad.
Also, a little bit more about his point. You have the ability to dislike a game for what it's doing outside. If you are playing a game made by, I don't know, Riot Games or whatever, or Blizzard, you have the ability to call that game shit as a consumer because they as a company are doing things the wrong way that you don't want them to do. Because, one, chances are, whatever that they are doing and you think is wrong is most likely going to trickle down at the bare minimum, if not directly impact the further development of the game you are playing. That's one. So you have always the ability to get mad about the game for doing something outside of, well, a game company that makes the game and doing something outside of the game. Two, it's not always possible to distinguish themselves, and that's pretty much it. You have the right. Again, when the Blizzard scandal came out about the cube crawls and whatnot, two things happened. One, they got rid of all the developers who knew what's up, and now Blizzard is run by a bunch of pink-haired losers who are probably going to find themselves at the end of the rope at a year's time, because that's just the average lifespan of these people. And, well, yeah, I honestly don't think I need even a 2 now at this point. The 1 was completely enough.
I like it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2. No, people protested in the game, and if I remember correctly, we watched that from Asmongold, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is fine. Protest about something that's going on in outside of the game."
I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna play it. Yeah, I'm still gonna play. I had a lot of fun playing the game. Like, every person in the world can hate it, and if I like it, then it's a good game to me. So who cares? Yeah, I
That's a
really
decent
enjoyed it a
take,
lot.
though.
I think they have a lot of great innovation with it, especially like moving around, read the positive reviews. Well, why would I need to read those? I already agree with them. So yeah, I think that some people definitely, they see a game made by an Asian developer, and they think to themselves, "Uh-oh." I know, that's what happens. Like, I think that's
Asia would be pretty pissed if you just thought that Asia is the same as China.
what's happening a lot. And it's becoming very common. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying that's all it is. I'm not saying it's like that's everybody. But like, I'm saying it's a factor. It's a factor, bro. I've seen it for a bit. You only think it's good because you haven't played Warframe or anything else in the genre? I mean, you could be right. You know, like
No, that is a fair point. That is a very fair point. This was what I was talking about when Starfield came out. Because some people legitimately think that Starfield is a really good game. And these people actually have a good reason to think that Starfield has a great story, great gameplay, great character design, great everything. And the reason that some people have a legitimate reason to think that is because they are Call of Duty players. They are Fortnite players. They are, I don't know, pick any random game that is not an action shooting role play game, and there you go. Because they have never experienced anything like that before, and this is their first experience. And while it is a bare bones experience, it is their first experience, and now they understand, wait a minute, I like actually looter shooter role playing games with story and traveling and things like that. It's fun. And because they have never experienced, for example, the older Fallout games and things like that, they think it's good because that's literally their start point. And that is a legitimate way to actually think that Starfield is good, for example. If that's your first start point.
You know, it's like, I thought Little Caesars was great pizza. And there's a part of me that wishes that I never ate Domino's, because after I ate Domino's, I never wanted to eat Little Caesars again.
Yeah, that's pretty much,
it was just,
yeah, that's pretty much my example.
So much better. Like, I could never even see that again, right? I could never.
Admittedly, this example is stupid and flawed and basic, as always, Asmongold, thumbs up. Because, I mean, it's a pizza place. It depends. Maybe Domino's actually hired someone to cook who wasn't a drug addict currently overdosing on fentanyl. And when you ate it, Little Caesars was your first pizza, but it was made by an absolute animal. So, yeah. Kind of a very low tier, roughly 85 IQ take, but it's pretty much what I said, only less nuance. Nice, good one, Asmongold. You actually did something that I'm proud of.
Now, Little Caesars, got me through some tough times. A $5 hot and ready on Tuesday. Dude, Tuesday was raid night, and they were selling pizzas for $5. I wonder what I did every Tuesday. So that was.
Get mentally abused by your family, my assumption would be.
So it was what it was all about. But now, I mean, if I'm getting a pizza, I go to fucking Domino's. That being said, I haven't played Warframe. Maybe my opinion is wrong, but I enjoyed my time playing the game. And whether it was fun or not for you, that doesn't take away from the enjoyment that I felt from the game. And I had fun. And it's the same as, like, maybe I'm building up to play Warframe. Maybe I'm building up to play Destiny. And whenever I do, that'll be like the fucking climax of me enjoying these games. So
maybe that's fair. Anyway, this is getting boring. Anyway, that was Asmongold. The once was one a human. Nice, 10 out of 10. Bye.